What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, I have a follow-up video for my previous one that was titled something along the lines of James Charles, Nikita Dragun, Larray show how irresponsible they are. I wanted to make a follow-up to that because a lot of them spoke out about the matter, except for Nikita Dragun. But like, what's new? Y'all know homegirl's just used to being shady and problematic and just does nothing about it. She just doesn't care. But anyways, I wanted to get into that in today's video to read you all their apology video, so that way there's an update to it. That way you guys know they are taking accountability for what they have done and they realized it. So that's good. So I wanted to get into that today. Before we get into that, I've already gotten several DMs about the James Charles situation that's going on right now. I want to let you guys know, for those of you that are new here, I do not talk about deep matters. That is not me. I feel like it's too deep, it's too dark, and it could obviously get into, you know, legal allegations, and that's something that I don't want to partake in any type of way. But I will say that this accusation just keeps on happening with him, and I think that that really sucks. So obviously we'll see as time goes on, but please just don't expect any videos from me on that matter because it's just too dark. Everything I talk about is like shadiness or people, you know, like this situation, being irresponsible and reckless. However, when it goes into legal matters, y'all, it's just too dark for me. I'm in no type of position to speak about things like that. I just do a little chisme over here and, you know, worry about makeup type of stuff. The allegations that are going on with him, they can be really serious, and I feel like it's just too deep for me to talk about. So with that being said, yes, I do know about it. Yes, I did see the video. However, I just don't feel right making any type of content about that because y'all, we just don't know these days. There's just so many factors that go into it. But I will say that this accusation just keeps on happening, and I think that that really sucks because y'all, a lot of the times there's no smoke without a fire and things just keep on popping up. But that's all I'm going to say on it. I'm not going to speak too much because it's like, I don't know. You really just don't know these days because there are a lot of clout chasers out there. But I don't know, y'all. Things are really difficult. All I know is I'm focusing on the more light stuff because that is just way too dark. So that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. So if you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you guys get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up because I would really appreciate that. Also, I'm going to keep reminding you guys in every single video up until Friday, I do have a giveaway of the Raw Beauty Christie Times Pure palette. That is in my review video of this. So that will be ending this coming Friday. So if you want to enter that, I'll go ahead and leave a link right up here. That way you guys can click on it and enter the giveaway. All right, so to give you a brief rundown of the things that have happened, obviously, that brought this whole situation to light. What was it? A few days ago, I don't remember the exact date. It was Larray's 22nd birthday party, and Nikita Dragun had thrown him a birthday party. And this was the thing about it, y'all. And I'm so understanding of the situation because I know how tiring it can be. We all have missed out on celebrations. We all have missed out on family and friends and having a good time in large groups of people. So there's a part of me that I do understand it. However, we all need to come together to obviously combat the situation. And she threw a party, and I just don't understand what was going in her mind to invite so many people. I think that you could do something very small and sweet and fun with a small group of people. So Nikita Dragun did throw this party for Larray that literally like 100+ people were at. It was a huge old party at like the Hype House or whatever. You look, y'all, I only know like beauty influencers and stuff like this. Like, honestly, I do watch Larray's vlogs. However, the rest of the people I don't really know. But there was just a whole bunch of influencers at the Hype, I think it's the Hype House. And it was just kind of like, y'all, oh my gosh. So Tana Mongeau was one of them, Nikita Dragun, James Charles, Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, just so many people there. So I'm going to go ahead and read the first statement from you guys. This one is actually from James Charles. We'll go ahead and, put this one out there first. He did mention this in his video titled A Day in the Life with James Charles, I guess because he did vlog the whole party situation. However, he cut it out of there. And I just want to say that I really appreciate his acknowledgement in that, as well as cutting out the video footage from his vlog, because can you imagine like if he went on a party and then he goes and puts it in a vlog to where his 20 million subscribers are going to see it? Yes, he already posted it on his Instagram story, so I'm sure millions of people saw it, but more people will see it on his YouTube. So I'm very happy that he did that because, y'all, what are you doing thinking partying in a pandemic, y'all? I'm sitting over here like, oh my gosh, I'm like cooped up in my house. I'm like Rapunzel over here, and I'm just Rapunzel with no hair. But like, I'm just ready to get out, you know, and to see them partying, I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, this is a statement that he put in his YouTube video. Hi sisters, I decided to cut the party footage from the video. Even though I have been wearing a mask in public and have tested negative multiple times, going to a party during a pandemic was a selfish and stupid decision. People's safety and keeping COVID-19 contained is far far more important than celebrating a friend's birthday, and unsafe partying is not something I want to promote to my audience. I recognize that with my platform comes responsibility, and I encourage you guys to be smarter than I was. Wear your mask and continue to social distance. Love you. See, I really like this because the truth of the matter is, and I know a lot of you watching this video, like my group, my age range is obviously a little bit older. Like I believe my category is like 25. The main category is like 25 to 34. That's my main age range within my video. So I know a lot of us who are having this conversation right now are like, okay, people don't really have this type of influence on us. However, James Charles' age range is probably from like 13 to like 20, you know what I'm saying? Very, very young people. So he's obviously going to have some type of influence over them, and him going out to a party will influence them to be like, well, James is out here partying, so let's have a party too, you know? So I think that that's really good that he did acknowledge it, because y'all, I would have low-key been irritated if he didn't if he didn't acknowledge it, because y'all know I tested positive for COVID, and y'all, I've been cooped up, you know, literally like cooped up in my house. I barely, what was it, a week ago, went out of my house for the first time, you know. I went my little road trip after being negative. So I was like, how you over here partying? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I really am happy that he acknowledged it. So moving on to the next person here, and I have to be honest with you guys, Erika Costell, I don't know who she is. I just saw this apology on there, and I did see people complaining about her being at the party as well too. So she was in Tana Mongeau's Instagram stories, where she's like saying, I don't care, and a lot of people were thinking that was referring to the pandemic. So she wanted to clear that up, and I wanted to put that in here too, so that way you know that was taken out of context. So this is her statement that she had posted on Twitter. Hey guys, I just want to apologize for the video that was posted last night on Tana's Instagram story. The comment we made was not intended as it was perceived. Saying we don't care was about our previous beef. It was in no way related to COVID-19 pandemic we are in. However, I understand that it comes off offensive during this time. It was insensitive, careless, and stupid for me to even be at a party during this pandemic. I am truly sorry to anyone I let down or upset in any way, and fully take accountability for my actions. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, look, let's keep it real, y'all. Between us, I feel like these people can obviously just be speaking out about it because they're obviously getting, you know, a lot of backlash because of their reckless actions. They could totally just be doing that, but hey, at least they're acknowledging it, so that way we know they know what's up, you know? Anyways, moving on here, we're going to go into Tana Mongeau's little statement, which a lot of people had a lot of problems with Tana Mongeau, I guess, because she's always in a lot of controversy as well, too, and obviously here she is again. So anyways, this is what she had posted on her Instagram story. Partying / going out to any social gathering during a global pandemic was such a careless and irresponsible action on my behalf. I fully hold myself accountable for this, plus will be staying inside. Actions like that don't deserve a platform, and I want to fully apologize and be better than this. I'm sorry. While Erika and I were referring to past drama in our video, the topic no longer matters. I need to be a better person, a better example and person. Which I agree. Like, these people need to understand at the end of the day, like, look, a lot of people will get on social media and say, look, I don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be a role model. And I'll be honest with y'all, like, I feel like I'm the same type of way. I'll be like, I am no way type of, like, I ain't trying to be no role model. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human. I make mistakes. I will make mistakes. I will say the wrong thing. It's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be labeled as a role model. However, I know that comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? When you're putting yourself on a public platform, people obviously end up looking up to you. The same thing with all these influencers. They need to know that they have this platform and people do look up to them. So they're in a position, obviously, to where they need to get it together. So just in case you guys did not see, Tyler Oakley had made a comment, like, basically just calling everybody out, which I was like, you go, boo, because these influencers, y'all, I'm like, get it together. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so this was Laray's. He didn't make like a public statement. He just responded to Tyler Oakley's tweet. Just in case you guys didn't see the tweet, I'll go ahead and read it right here. If your favorite influencers are at a huge house party during a pandemic and are dumb enough to post it on social media, they are bad influences. Unfollow them. And then he quote tweets that and says, hi at James Charles, Nikita Dragon, Tana Mongeau, Laray, Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, and any others who have been partying in large group, please consider social distancing, mask wearing, and using your huge platform to encourage responsibility during a worldwide pandemic. And Laray responded to this. I understand 100% where you're coming from, and it was a dumb thing to do. I will do better and will actually take this as seriously. Appreciate you, Tyler. Much love. So hopefully, you know, they're actually really realizing from this. But then we have who actually I really like his vlogs, by the way. We have Chris Clemens, who feels kind of like, y'all are just sorry you got caught. You're not really sorry because you're sorry, you know? So anyways, he quote tweets Erika Costell tweet, and he says, could you clarify which party you're apologizing for? Snooze. I guess because she was seen at multiple parties, so it's kind of like, girl, when are you gonna lose your lesson? Anyways, and then he replies to that, save your effing apologies over being at a party 4 months into quarantine. It's more than just one party. It's the overall recklessness you and your weird friends continuously display for public consumption. You're not sorry. You're sorry you're getting called out. So y'all, I don't know, maybe, see, this is where maybe I am, you know, y'all know me, I'm just a little bit too optimistic, and I'm just like, okay, they're acknowledging it, that's great, they're, you know, saying, hey, I realize I messed up, I did wrong, I'm gonna make it better, you won't see me doing this again. And then we have other people, you know what I'm saying, who are like, nah, you're just sorry that you got caught. So where do you guys feel about the situation? Do you feel like they're just sorry they got caught, or do you guys really feel like, okay, they realized they made a huge mistake? Because they probably thought, because look, y'all, the news is confusing these days. Like, one day we're on lockdown, one day we're not locked down, this place is closed, that place is open, this place is open, that place is closed. So it's a very confusing time. So maybe the influencers were just like, you know what, I feel like we're fine now. I don't really know, but maybe that's just me being too optimistic. But y'all, it's just kind of like, y'all know what's up, you know what I mean? Like, at least keep it at 10. Like, even at 10, I feel like it's still a little bit, you know, like, y'all, I haven't been in no group of 10, so, but I'm a little scared, you know what I mean? But anyways, I don't know, I'm trying to be optimistic about the situation. I don't want to get out here and just say, you know what, they're only sorry they got caught. And I'm trying to be optimistic and say, you know what, maybe they realize now that it really is a big deal because they received a lot of backlash about it. And sometimes you do need to receive backlash to realize, okay, you made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all, let me know your 2 cents on the situation. I'm really curious to hear about it, because there's just always two sides. Like, a person like Chris Clemens, you know, who is saying, you're sorry you got caught. And then there's a person like me, like, oh no, they acknowledge it. Like, they're acknowledging it. They're going to make it better, and they're not going to do it again. But maybe that's where I'm too positive. I don't know, y'all. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.